Good morning, friends. Hello, welcome to this live stream, and we are live across all social media programs. The name of our program is Know the Top Companies in Your State. We bring one company in one segment every day to you, and since this is live, you can also express your opinion, your comments, and we can address those. Right now we are taking a journey through the state of Haryana, and we are identifying the top companies from the state of Haryana. So the segment that we are discussing today is it's a retail segment. You know that retail is one of the big segment in India. It's basically bringing lot of revenue for the country, for the people, and providing lot of employment across the country. Therefore, retail is a very big segment, and in Haryana also, it's one of the movers and shakers. Since it's a very big segment, which is the topmost company in the state of Haryana in the retail segment. We have done the research, and I'm going to bring that research to you. We have identified the top companies in terms of their influence on the state, in terms of employment opportunities that they are providing in Haryana, and also increasing revenue for the state. So all three parameters, the company that we want to talk about is Reliance Retail. Reliance Retail is the number one company in the state of Haryana, and we will actually discuss lot many factors. We will actually present to you why they are liked by so many people, why it is number one company in the entire state, what is that they bring to the table, what is their unique practices. All of that we will discuss today. So let's proceed further. First of all, Reliance Retail has many branches. Retail is the sort of a parent term or parent organization. Under the Reliance Retail, they have many outfits, which are, for instance, like Reliance Fresh, Reliance Digital, Reliance Trends, which is fashion related, Reliance Smart, and Reliance Jewel. And the nature of the business is very similar to each other. They are the retail business, and they are looking at different commodities. So all of these entities work under the parent umbrella of Reliance Retail, and Reliance Retail have been able to penetrate the entire state, established a lot of outlets across, and therefore the reach is also tremendous. So when we talk about the tremendous, and when the customer is planning to buy certain things or retail from the retail market, they look at ease of access. Ease of access, there has to be a store nearby, at least not more than a kilometer away. So Reliance Retail has been able to create a chain of stores across the state of Haryana, where they are providing their stores very close to their customers across Haryana, and therefore people love them. People love buying from Reliance outlets, whether it is your daily commodities, or your fashion, or your jewels, stuff like that. So all of these retail items are available at the Reliance stores close to you. And they have kind of streamlined, because the operations are big, they've kind of streamlined into different segments in terms of different commodities are managed and procured and sold by different teams. That is why we have different entities like Reliance Retail, Reliance Mart, Reliance Jewels, etc. So there is a lot of streamlined operations, and they have the large scale also. They have highest number of stores penetration in the field, and I will actually tell you more about they have also digitized the whole operation. So they have a app which is called Reliance Smart. So pretty much everything that you buy from a store can be purchased from the app, also handheld app. So they have also introduced that, and at the app level, all of these different entities are consolidated into one. So that's a big advantage, because Reliance is catering to all kinds of customers. If you are tech savvy, and if you're comfortable using the app, and you want to buy anything from Reliance, then you can actually use the Reliance Smart app and use it, and the shipment will be done. At the same time, if you want to physically go to any of these stores, the stores are provided near to you. Therefore, it is something which is available for you, in the sense that it is available for you in the sense very close to your house or your office. So considering all this, they are big movers and shakers. They have been able to diversify into different categories like groceries, electronics, footwear, jewelry, etc. So for all of these different things, the enough diversification is there in when it comes to Reliance ecosystem. This diversification is very, very important, considering that for all of these skill sets are different. So people who are actually working for jewelry or fashion, their skill sets will be slightly different, even though operations will be the same. And we know that Reliance is heavily automated using the best enterprise resource planning. So they create different subsections so that different kind of people participate and work for these different entities, and therefore all of these different entities are working for Reliance and catering to the customer, and there are different skill sets. So this diversification is also very important for a business. Putting all the eggs in one basket may actually slip the quality, or may even create some sort of situation where the companies tend to control the market. Establishment is good, but then over the years the quality has to be maintained. So therefore each team, when they handle different things, then they are managed properly. Now, Reliance Retail is a fairly big company. As you know, they are number one in Haryana, and some of these things are perishable. Other things can be stored for a longer, may have a longer shelf life. So the scale of Reliance makes the price differential, because they have the ability to buy in bulk, and therefore when they buy in bulk, they can negotiate bulk prices from their vendors, and that amount can be transitioned as discount to their customers. So they are offering very high competitive pricing. So if you basically buy from Reliance outlet, whether a Reliance app or physical from their stores, the pricing you will get is very, very competitive, because they have a very huge scale, and that scale matters, because when they are able to buy things at a very large quantity, then they can actually offer very good discounts to their client. And that is one of the key item, the availability, access, and also competitive price. It should not happen that the price is very high and therefore people will still love them. That's not the case. So to make a brand successful in the market, you have to offer everything, the quality, the efficiency, ease of use, ease of access, and also the pricing. So all of these things are being provided in the state of Haryana by Reliance Retail, and that is why Reliance Retail has become number one in the state of Haryana. They also have a very big brand recall, because Reliance Retail is part of the Reliance group, which is one of the large group globally, and it's basically very profitable on the stock market. So people generally have very good, impression of Reliance. They think that this is a very good company, very competitive company. They are here for long term. They are not cutting any corners in terms of providing quality, etc., etc. So the brand recall is also very, very high for Reliance Retail. At the same time, there are other businesses like, for example, telecom business, there are petrochem business. So there are other large businesses which affects the general public. So therefore this is something which is adding to the Reliance brand recall, and that adds up to the people liking the Reliance products, Reliance offerings. At the same time, Reliance is very heavily digitized. They have implemented the best of the technology solution in order to centralize the whole thing. Why this is important? Because when it comes to having a very large network which is grassroots level, the penetration is very very high up to the last leg. That means even if you want to buy a loaf of bread which is just like half a dollar of 50 rupees, that has to go into some system, because the procurement for that bread, whatever the case may be, whether you're buying today, tomorrow, it has to be provided fresh. So simple thing like perishable item like a loaf of bread, it has to come through certain level of checks and balances. It should not happen that one dissatisfied customer basically says, okay, I bought something from Reliance and therefore it is not very good. This is something which is so this small incident can spoil the branding of Reliance. So they have to ensure that none of these things happens. They have reliance on digital infrastructure, and they are very heavily digitized. They are fully automated. Their procurement is automated on this side. Their shipment, their storage, warehousing, everything is automated, and there are no leakage in their system. There is no way that people can walk out without paying, like shoplifting, etc. So they have implemented all of these systems, and they are all integrated into one system, so that in any case the top management can look at their overall picture at any time, what is going on. In case the decision has to be taken to increase the price of one commodity or decrease the price of another commodity, those decisions can be taken centrally from the person who are actually responsible for profitability. So since they are in retail, the price per commodity matters a lot, and therefore they have the system which is very very digitally controlled. Now if you don't have the digital systems, then it will be very difficult to control this kind of operations anywhere. And even though Haryana is a small state, but then this is a state of India, so obviously it will have multi-million people living in this state. So to cater to the state level requirements, and you can't have the perishable goods coming from other part of the state, from other far off distances. Therefore this is something which is very very important, that the local procurement has to be controlled using software. And if there are some shipment happening from outside the state, those also be controlled, etc. What are the taxation, GST collection, finances, all of these things are heavily automated. Therefore they have a huge team of software professionals working for Reliance Retail, because they have 7 to 8 brands working under the umbrella of Reliance Retail. So it's a fairly big outfit. I mean, we should not ignore the fact that Reliance Retail is very heavily automated, very big outlet, very big company, especially number one in the state of Haryana in the retail segment. Now, having established that they are very big, we've also identified that many people work for Reliance Retail in different segments. They have lot of employees working for them in Haryana. And since they are in retail, even though the name sounds like a retail, they have lot of critical job functions, starting from management to procurement, warehousing, in shipment, sales outlet, and also IT. So they would require people, manpower across the industry segment. Even though they are very segmentized in the retail space, but their manpower requirement is cutting across all skill sets. So if you are looking for a job opportunity, whichever skill set you have, you can actually apply for a job in the Reliance Retail arena, and you will be taken. I mean, if you have the right skill in your field, you can look at Reliance Retail as one of the probable company in the state of Haryana. So basically they are a good employer in the state. They are also contributing to a lot of revenue for the state of Haryana. They are also providing a lot of employment, and since they are in the retail segment, they are also looking for business deals, business opportunities as a vendor, or if you all want to supply something to them, they are a very good opportunity for you. So friends, uh, hopefully I have provided you all the information which may be useful for you. It may inspire you to look at job at Reliance Retail, whether you are a small businessman or a budding employee. Then and if you are in Haryana, you should not ignore Reliance Retail as a probable company with whom you can actually do business or start your career. So friends, this is a program which is known as Top Companies in Your State. Today we have covered Reliance Retail, which is the top company in the state of Haryana in the retail segment. Join me tomorrow. We will talk about some other company. And friends, thanks for joining me live. See you tomorrow.